So back in the day, I used to do some wrestling, and I played some football and some basketball. And one thing they all have in common is they're contact sports, especially football, which I probably regret playing now. But anyway, beside the point, they are contact sports. You have to get involved. You have to get your hands dirty a little bit. You have to go after what you want. And the same is true of legal research. You can't just passively use a search bar and let everything come to you. You're going to get overwhelmed by the information fog. So you have to go directly to certain sources, and then that simplifies your search results. So when you're researching in the second step, instead of starting with the search bar, just go right to a secondary source. And the way to do that for if you're in Westlaw or Lexis, it's the same process. On the home page, you click on state materials, go to your state. So we'll do Ohio here. And then you can see all of the materials they have for your jurisdiction organized by basically the 4 steps of the research process. So case law, that's the final step. Trial court orders, statutes, that's the 3rd step, search for codified law. Regulations, that's codified law. Administrative decisions, codified law, basically. And then secondary sources, that's the 2nd step. So that's where we're at. And I always put some of the high flyers here, some of the really good ones. But then I like to click on all secondary sources, and then it shows you more of what they have. So going off of what we were talking about in the text about false imprisonment, we would want something on tort law. And so we can scroll down here through all of the sources and look for tort law. And here we could use the search bar and search by title. So we'd put in tort or something like that. And the other thing, instead of doing the all sources, there's this, often there's a series of books like this Baldwin's Ohio Practice Series. And then the series will be broken up by category. And so we want to look for tort law. So sure enough, here is a section on tort law, or a book on tort law. So we could focus just on that and then do our research in that. And then the same applies for Lexis. On the home page, you click on your state, you click on, like I said, your state, and then go down to secondary sources. And then here is a lot of different stuff. You click on all, again, to get to everything. But again, you have to go after things. You can't just let too much information come to you and then you filter through it all. You're going to get lost. So instead, go directly for a source, the one you need when you need it. So we're in the 2nd step of the research process, so we're going right for a torts treatise. All right, see you back in the book.